Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. She's up all night to the sun, I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun, I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun, we're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun, we're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
Normally you have to pay something like that to show up. That's why
She living the life just like a movie star.
How's everybody doing? Oh wow, there's 2 people here. That's good. I'm gonna need some more energy than that, so maybe we'll kick it off with a little bit of an icebreaker, okay? My name is Star Chung. I'm a sergeant with the Chelsea Police Department. We're gonna start off with a little bit of a roll call, right? Because before my day starts, it starts with a roll call. So I'm calling this a rainbow roll call, but I need some audience participation. Can y'all handle that?
yeah!
She can handle it, but can y'all handle that in the back?
Yeah!
I want them to hear us in like Everett, because we're just across the street, right? So if they can't hear us in Everett, we got an issue, right? All right, so let's roll call our rainbow colors. Now, we're going to go down the list of the colors of the rainbow. If your favorite color is that particular color, there's going to be a task you're going to have to do. And you can't be afraid to perform in public either, okay? It's nothing going to be crazy. But if your favorite color is red, for example, you're going to make a noise like a siren, right? Does anybody need a 101? I can help with that. I'm familiar with the noises of a siren. Ready? If your favorite color is red, make a noise like a siren. I thought I was going to hear wee, 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 wee. There you go. Okay. All right, if your favorite color is orange, give me a tiger growl. Ooh, girl. I like that. Very sassy. I like that sassy growl. If your favorite color is yellow, I'm going to need you to buzz like a bee for me. Where are my yellows at? Wow, no yellows in the crowd. No yellows in the crowd. All right, over there? All right. If your favorite color is green, give me some money hand to make it rain. Yes, the counselor knows. Okay, make it rain. If your favorite color is blue, wave your hands like the ocean. Let me see it. All right, I like that. A side wave. If your favorite color is purple, give me your best catwalk strut. Let me see it. Okay, yes. Okay, DJ, let me get some music with that. Look, catwalk strut. Okay. Let me get that. Let me get that again. If your favorite color is purple, give me your best catwalk strut. I give that a 10 out of 10. Thank you, I appreciate that. If your favorite color is black, show me your powerful pose. Show me a power pose. Yes, I love that. Thank you. If your favorite color is brown, stomp your feet to the rhythm of your roots. Stomp them. Give them a nice little stomp. You gotta be a little bit more flexible than that. Even the unicorn's doing a great job at stomping. That's nothing against you. That was a positive comment. All right, so to keep our connection together, we're gonna do all of that. So pick your pick about your favorite color. It's gotta be the colors on the flag. Colors on the flag. We're gonna do that all at once. So pick your most favorite color out of the group, okay? And then we're gonna do that all at once on the count of 3. So let's see how bright our rainbow shines, okay? So think about your favorite color, and you're gonna do that particular act at the count of 3. All right? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna need some more catwalk strutters by the end of the night, okay? We don't know where this night is gonna go. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have Jen come up. Jenna So, give her a hand, please. She did a lot of work behind this with the Chamber of Commerce, logistics, everything. She's gonna give you some info about the vendors. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Star one more time. Sergeant Star Chung, our MC for today. My name is Jen Hassel. I'm the Executive Director of the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to thank everyone for being here this afternoon. I know Mother Nature hasn't been kind to us on Saturdays, so you guys are all soldiers. I really appreciate everyone coming out. We'd like to take a moment to thank all of the amazing vendors that are here today. Again, the weather really hasn't been in our favor. We're super grateful for them coming out. Please visit the vendor tables. We'd like to give a huge shout out to Chelsea Botanicals, Miss Maya Makes, DCF, Eternal Flowers, JoJo's Jewelry, Artie by Madi, Orlando's Fully Baked Goods. Make sure you go check out those cupcakes. We'd like to thank the Chelsea Library. And of course, please make sure to visit the Chelsea Chamber of Commerce table. We have swag there from the battle. We have 400 swag. And just find out about upcoming events. We'd like to take one moment as well to thank Omar Miranda and the City of Chelsea. Without their help and support, this wouldn't be possible. Make sure to visit Adi Madi's table. The face painting is free. The swag that we're giving away is free. But the other vendor tables, please support the vendor tables. Those items are for sale. The ice cream truck outside of the park as well is one of our vendors, so please support the ice cream truck outside. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Star. Thanks again for everyone coming out and supporting today.
Woo! Thank you! All right, we're gonna turn the music back on for a little bit, and then I'll come back up, okay? And we'll start the events. Thank you. They used to call faggots like I love. They used to call us faggots like I love was a curse word. Like our lives were a 4-letter slip of the tongue you'd wash out with soap. Dykes, fairies, pansies, homo. But forget that, because we turned their slurs into battle cries. Their hate into fuel for this blazing fire. This is a fire that started long before me. Before Stonewall's first brick cracked the sky in '69, before Marsha P. Johnson's crown of flowers bloomed like a rainbow of rage, before Harvey Milk's voice said, hope will never be silent. We remember our very own Olivia Ann Walsh, attorney, veteran, advocate who served on the Chelsea Human Rights Commission, a voice for justice, a champion for the marginalized, her legacy woven into the fabric of our community. We remember the bans, the bills, the BS, the blood ban that still says queer blood is tainted, the don't say gay laws trying to erase our names from classrooms, from books, from history itself. Bathroom bans, sports bans, marriage bans, but love is bigger than any ban and it will not be legislated away. We remember the AIDS crisis that stole our family members, the funeral homes that turned us away, but still we found ways to love, to dance, to rise. And we remember the drag queens and kings, the trans community, the queers of colors who said we will not be invisible. The ones who fought in the streets, who sold their own lives into the tapestry of pride. Because today in Chelsea, we gather in Washington Park, where this flag will rise as high as our voices, a rainbow bright enough to shatter every closet door, proclaiming that every LGBTQ plus kid has a place to grow, to laugh, to live without fear. You see, this flag's not just a fabric, it's the beating heart of this city. It's red for the blood that they tried to spill, orange for the healing we built together, yellow for the sun that kisses our skin, green for the roots we planted in this soil, blue for the calm we're still searching for, violet for the spirit that refuses to die. And let's not forget the black and brown for our queer siblings of color, whose voices still demand to be heard. We see the news. The trans kids caught in legislative crossfire, our transgender community banned from the military, telling our siblings in uniform that they're not worthy to serve the country that they would have died for. But we say you can't ban a rainbow that beams after a rainstorm. You can't ban a heart that knows its own beat. We're louder than your bans, brighter than your hate. So let it fly, Chelsea. Let it kiss the sky like a prayer. Let it dance in the wind like our laughter. We are here. We are queer, and we will not be silenced. Because in Chelsea, pride is not just a month. It's a promise that love will always win. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Chelsea Pride, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. I'm gonna bring Matt Frank up, but before I do, I'm gonna give you guys a little bio about him. Because nobody knows Matt Frank, right? Matt Frank, though, is one of the founders of the Chelsea LGBTQ Coalition, has helped spearhead the flag raising every year for the past decade. He was a former city council president. Matt wears many hats around the city, from photographer to a president of the Bellingham's Carey House, and of course advocacy for LGBTQ rights. Matt is also a fourth-generation Chelsea resident, as has been involved in the community events for his entire life. Give it up for Matt Frank!
Hello everybody, well, can you hear me? Oh, there we go. Welcome to Pride. I apologize for the wind. Things are going to be blowing around all over the place. So if you see balloons fly by, try to grab them. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to kick things off with a moment of silence and for Olivia Ann Walsh. And for that I'm going to call Calvin Brown, the city councilor, up, who is a good friend of Olivia's. So I'm going to have Calvin say a few words, and I have a letter that was from one of our other members about Olivia.
Happy Pride Day, everybody! Come on, give it up! So I've actually been asked to say a few words about my friend, Olivia Ann Walsh. Most of us here today know her. She did a lot of great work in our community. She ran for office. She's very active in the Democratic State Party. Olivia also served our country as a soldier. We're very proud of her reputation here. She was around the square every time that we were here, would have these events. She would always be a very big participant of those events, and unfortunately she lost her life, and we didn't really get a chance to go out and celebrate her life the way we would have liked to have done it here in the city of Chelsea. But we will never forget her for the work for the commitment that she's done for her cause here in Chelsea, and also for the Pride Committee here. She was very active and very lovely, lovely person. And I call her a dear friend for over 20 years. I actually still work in the office that Olivia once worked at the office of the Secretary of State's office, and she was very well liked and very well will be missed. So thank you, Matt, and the committee for allowing me to say a few words on her behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, Calvin. And before we do the moment of silence, I'm going to read a letter from Pepper Fee. So this is a letter adapted from one that Pepper Fee wrote for this occasion. Pepper is not able to make it to our event today, but had many personal conversations with Olivia and wanted to help remember Olivia's impact on our community. Pepper, along with his wife April, were both involved in our very first flag raising, and they continue to be involved in one way or another. Those that know me know that I rarely read from a script. It's not my nature, so please excuse me as I read this way, in a way that gives Pepper his full voice, and as I look down, because as I said, I generally don't read from scripts. So Pepper Fee on the passing of Olivia Ann Walsh. Last November, the City of Chelsea and the Chelsea LGBTQ Coalition lost one of our brightest stars and most beloved community members. Olivia Ann Walsh, Esquire, was one of the earliest members of the Chelsea LGBTQ Coalition and traditionally served as the color guard during Pride celebrations. Even when she was not well enough to make it to the last few, she remained and continues to remain our honorary color guard for the Pride flag. Olivia was a Vietnam veteran, a lawyer, a dedicated public servant, having worked as a legislative chief of staff for a member of the Massachusetts House of Representatives. She was deeply involved in the Chelsea community, serving on multiple committees, including the Chelsea Human Rights Commission. She also held leadership roles as chair of the Chelsea Ward 4 Democratic Committee, commander of the Chelsea Disabled American Veterans Chapter 10, and was active with organizations such as the Neighborhood Developers and Green Roots. Olivia was also a proud trans woman. Pepper goes on to say that he met her in the late 2017 at a Chelier event, just as he too was embarking on his own transition. She had begun hers a bit earlier. At the time, Pepper was 53 and Olivia was 10 years older. The news, then and now, often shines a spotlight on young people transitioning, portraying transition as a new trend or fad. Yet stories like Olivia's, of those who spent the bulk of their adult lives denied the truth, are rarely acknowledged. Pepper goes on to state that for him, the prospect of transitioning as an older adult was extremely daunting and intimidating. But if Olivia ever felt that way, she never showed it. She dove in head first, embracing every moment with gratitude, as if she had been given a second chance to fully live as her authentic self. Seeing her take such joy in finally being who she was meant to be was inspiring. Drawn on her extensive political experience, she became a passionate advocate for trans rights, using her voice to champion protections for trans youth and push for greater visibility and inclusion. Olivia's courage and resilience are a lasting testament to the power of living one's truth, no matter when the journey begins. She was a role model and an inspiration. She will truly be missed by her Chelsea community and all of us in the Chelsea LGBTQ coalition. I will say Olivia would have really enjoyed the fact that we were having these difficulties. She would have laughed about it, so I'm going to laugh about the difficulties we've had as well. So if you can still hear me, I'm going to ask everybody to stop for about 30 seconds for a moment of silence in memory of Olivia Ann Walsh. All right, thank you everybody, and Olivia wouldn't want us to be sad as we continue on, so we're going to bring Sergeant Chung back up to energize us all back up as we remember history.
There was a crime scene of ducks in front of here, but Officer Starr Jr. is fixing the crime scene. Thank you. Appreciate that. I taught her, just so you guys know. Shocker. Make sure you put those in the bag so we can take it home, all right? You don't want it? I want it though. Just admitted larceny in public. Awesome. Great. All right. How's everybody feeling aside from being blown away? Stay put. Stay put. Hang with me. I have the utmost privilege of introducing our keynote speaker. Before I get going, this is his biography. Joe DeMauro. Joe currently works as Director of Development at Green Roots, where he works to raise funds for environmental programs that impact the lives of residents in Chelsea and all around Greater Boston. Prior to working at Green Roots, Joe worked in development and community organizing at many other organizations. In 2016, he was named Mr. Gay Rhode Island by Rhode Island Pride. Give it up for him for that. Okay then, girl, shoot. Did that sound good? Appreciate that. I've been practicing. He spent the rest of that year promoting LGBTQ rights and recognition across the state on behalf of the organization. Without further ado, it is an honor and a privilege to introduce to you Joe DeMauro, our keynote speaker. Give it up.
Hey Chelsea, hi everyone. I swear the wind is a bigger diva than I am because she's stealing the show. But thank you so much to Matt, to Star, to Jen, to everybody that had a chance or a play in organizing today. I know a lot of work goes into it, so thank you for all of your work. And for all of you for joining us. We really appreciate you showing your pride today. So for those of you who don't know me before a minute ago, my name is Joe DeMauro and I'm the Director of Development at Green Roots. Green Roots is a resident-led 501c3 nonprofit organization based in Chelsea and East Boston. And for the last 30 years, Green Roots has been working to bring environmental justice to every city block, garden plot, and shoreline in these two cities. I'm so honored to be here. I came out when I was 15 years old to a boy I fell head over heels for, then my best friend, then my mother. And since then, 15 years later, my life, like many of you can probably resonate with, has been a whirlwind of beauty, pain, wind, I guess, and resilience. But I wouldn't change being gay or anything about myself for all of the money in the world. My queerness has only made my heart grow. And if I could tell 15-year-old Joe anything today, it would probably be that what sets you apart may feel like a burden, and it's actually not. It's what makes you great. I would like to dedicate my remarks today to the trans community specifically. Just last year, we lost 350 trans siblings to violence in the US, which is a number that has only grown from the previous year. I would also like to remind folks that the first ever Pride was a riot started by trans women of color. May we continue to learn from them and allow their existence to make us better. It's hard to understand the direction our world is heading into right now. Every day we are awakened to some injustice happening either in our backyards or in a different time zone. Rather, I do understand the direction our world is heading into, but I don't like it very much. To me, pride has always been boundless. Whoa, what's going on? And if anything, that has always been our strength as a community. You see, we as queer people have always tested the status quo. Whether it's with gender identity or sexual orientation, we have always had society stare at itself in the mirror and dared it to not look away. We are people who are forged from boxes society has given us and are now something that we can't easily be checked off on. Our existence in itself is a rebellion, a celebration, an act of self-love. And this act not only frees us from the status quo, but gives permission to others to define what their life and happiness is. Because when we practice our own boundlessness, the boxes others fit into can expand and even break. When I look at the world today, it feels like society is having a hard time staring in the mirror. It feels like some of us are staring directly into the reflection, while others are choosing to look away from the mirror, to deny it, to ignore it, to avoid the fear of what they may see, to hope it'll get better someday, or maybe in 4 years. When I look at the world today, the one where those in power use our trans siblings as political talking points, the one that is allowing our neighbors and their families to live in fear of deportation, the one where healthcare institutions go underfunded and universities are barred from DEI practices, and our environment is stripped of protections, what does that say about us? Who are we waiting for to make things better? Well, I think the world can learn a lot from our community. And maybe that's why they're so threatened by us. Because each and every one of us who has accepted who we are at our core has had to go on our own journeys of self-reflection and growth. We each hold this unshakable power of progress within us that connects us. We each have stared at our own reflection in the mirror at one point or another and decided the fear of changing into someone more authentically us did not equate anymore to the fear of living a life we were not proud of. This took immense bravery, accountability, and self-love to come out of our closet doors and to step into our own individual boundlessness. So when we think about who can make the world a better place, I can't think of a better group of people than us. As I said, our pride is boundless. It intersects with every major issue happening in the world. And it's imperative that because of that you and I are showing up in spaces that support not only each other, but for those who do not have a voice. For those who may speak a different language than you, or who may not look like you or live a different life than you, we have to be visible and intentional across the belt of injustice. Because those depending on inequality to succeed are determined in dividing us. But our community knows the way to the light. Our symbol is a rainbow for a reason because we've been through the storms and continue to weather them. We know hope, we know action, we know how to handle bullies at all levels of power, and we know how to reclaim our power after it has been lost. And that's why our pride can't be designated to the month of June, or to issues that only affect us directly. Because pride is needed in every courthouse across the world, in every food pantry, every university, and detention center. Pride is needed on the city bus, the sidewalk, the boardroom, and the classroom. Pride is more than advocating for LGBTQ benefits at the corporations that sponsor our pride parades, but pride is also knowing your rights, so that if federal agents knock on your neighbor's door, you can better support your neighbors. Pride is meeting your local legislators and ensuring that they support all of our community and not just half of it. And we have to learn to be brave enough to get up from the tables that claim to be serving justice or equality or accessibility, but the dinner guests all look and live the same way. Because if folks are not invited to the table, they're likely on the menu. Pride is a verb. It's demanding respect. It's reaching across the doorway for others to get through instead of slamming it shut behind us. Pride isn't just the young trans person wanting to join their local sports teams. It's the community of allies that will pull their kids from that team if the young trans person is treated less than. The world will not willingly look into the mirror and ask itself if it can do better. Our future depends on us holding the mirror up to the world and daring it to not look away. It depends on us to be visible and loud and bold and brave beyond the month of June. I will end my remarks with a quote by Marsha P. Johnson, a trans woman of color who threw the first shot glass at Stonewall. There's not pride for some of us without liberation for all of us. So, my friends, my neighbors, my allies, and my kin, may this pride and the next, and the next, and the next, for years to come, always be a celebration, yes. But also, let it be a checkpoint with yourself. Ask yourself, would the 15-year-old me be proud of who I am today, how I'm showing up in the world, and how I'm contributing to it? And if the answer is no, ask yourself, what can I do to change that? Thank you. Happy Pride!
Give it up again for our speaker. Thank you, Joe. Up next, we have another speaker, but you guys know him. His name rhymes with pal. He's a senator. He's represented a little bit about Sal. As you guys know, he's represented the Middlesex and Suffolk District in the Massachusetts State Senate since 2010. And his favorite city is Chelsea. Give it up for Senator Sal DiDomenico. Sal, our pal.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's great to be here. I will be very, very brief because I know we have a presentation and we have a performance happening right after me. So I wanted to come here today just to say thank you to the organizers and thank you to all of you for celebrating Pride and making sure that everyone knows how inclusive and welcome the city of Chelsea is to everyone, all residents of our community, and no one is going to take that away from us. We all know what is happening. I don't want to get too deep on the federal level, but we all know what's happening there. And we all know what the intent and what the plan is for the vulnerable populations and people in our communities that our top guy there, I don't even want to mention his name, what he talks about and what he does and what his actions mean in our communities. And we have to stay strong as a community, stay strong as a state of Massachusetts, because we know we are much better than what's coming out from Washington, D.C. We know that, and we know who we are and what we're all about and who we support and who we love and who we want to be in our community and who we wrap our arms around and make sure that we show everyone, without a doubt, that Chelsea is the place where we all want to live and love who we want to love. And I'm just happy to be here. This is a great event, and I want to just bring attention to Matt Frank for a second, too. So Matt Frank, if you didn't read Matt Frank's Facebook page or social media post yesterday, I think it was yesterday, he wrote something about people not being as friendly to Pride as they should be. And wrote something to the effect that we celebrate today because of those people, and we celebrate today because we are not going to let those people win. And Matt came out and put this big long message about why it's important we celebrate Pride, and why it's important we push back, and why it's important that we publicly display our love and affection for each other. And I just want to thank Matt for standing strong and for organizing this for a long, long time, and for pushing back on that narrative. And I see a tent flying in the background there, so don't look back, anybody. But that is my cue. That's like the Oscar music to get off the stage quick, right? So I guess I'm going to leave the stage. But thank you, everyone, for all that you're doing, celebrating Pride today. Oh, another tent is flying, so I'm going to go. So thank you, everybody, for all that you do, and happy Pride Day to the city of Chelsea and all its residents. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you again, Senator. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to visit us, your favorite city. But of course, you hear that, Everett? You hear that, Everett? So we got a performer. We got a performer coming up. I'm going to give you a little bit of her bio. This is her third Chelsea Pride flag raising that she has headlined. Shout out to Lakia. She always shows up rain or shine and always puts on a great performance. Lakia is legendary in Boston drag circles and most recently was awarded the National Showgirl Supreme in 2024. Okay, give it up for Lakia. The drag mother of many drag queens, including Drag Race Season 16 fan favorite, Safira Cristal. When she isn't tearing up stages in Chelsea and Boston, Lakia can be found performing in Provincetown, P-Town. Who goes to P-Town? Everybody here should be going to P-Town. And around Cape Cod, promoting public health and testing resources. Without further ado, give it up for Lakia Mondale!
Fear, anxiety, and outrage after President Trump signed an executive order Monday, his first day in office, declaring the federal government will only recognize two sexes, male and female.
I am what I am. I am God's own special creation. So take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Your life is a shame till you can say I am what I
What they're doing, these executive orders, they are going to kill children. Children are going to die.
I am what I am. I don't want praise. I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Something is noise. I think it's pretty. And so what if my love is sparkle and it's spangled? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I feel my own death, sometimes the ache, sometimes the juices. It's one life and there's no turning, no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up the closet. I start from damn till you can shout out, I am what I I know you wanted me to stay. Kinda know the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. In Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Will make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Say tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you,
Let's get to work.
Wow. There's my mic. All right. Said 100 wows right before that. Shout out to the DJ, man, playing us some old school tunes to start. Appreciate that. I love a good DJ. Just wanted to mention a note here. This paper is not very kind. So just a note from Representative Judith Garcia. She wishes she could be here, but she has a family gathering. She sends her hellos and says Happy Pride. She is, though, sponsoring the after gathering at the Brown Jug for some light refreshments, which starts about 6 or so. At this time, can I get Matt to the stage? Jen, our keynote speaker, comes to the stage. It is time. The Matthew, oh, he's armed. He's armed. Somebody call the police quick. I'll be here all night, gang. All right, I'm gonna pass it over to Matt with some words. We're gonna do this flag raising. We got some pride flag pledges to the flag, and then party time.
Pledges because Mario's still taking out tents.
Okay. All right, I wanted to do something a little different this year because with this flag raising, it's going to be here for the entire year. So I want to make sure we pledge to our flag. Okay? Let's go. We're going to repeat after me. I'm proud to be here.
I'm proud to be here.
I'm proud of who I am.
I'm proud of who I am.
I am proud of my community.
I am proud of my community.
And I am proud to celebrate love.
And I am proud to celebrate love.
Happy Pride 2025, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause, honestly, for being here, for being committed, no matter the weather, rain or shine. That's how we roll. Nothing can break our community. We are resilient. We do need Mario. Okay. Awesome. Okay, he's here. Matt, ready to take over?
Sorry about that. That was our after party calling because we moved it from 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock because rain. So everybody is welcome to join us for light refreshments from Judith Garcia at 6 o'clock. So with that, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to shoot a bazooka and talk at the same time. Sarah, maybe you can do the countdown?
All right.
Because I am.
Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? She's getting a balloon animal. Fair, fair. Totally fair. All right. Y'all ready? Oh, she's coming. Come here, baby. Come help me count down. This is a test. See if you make it to kindergarten or not. Let's go. Don't disappoint me, kid. We're in public. All right. Can you help me count down from 10? We're going to count backwards, okay? All right. You guys going to help too, all right?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy Pride! Let's go! Say happy Pride, honey.